there, welcome to the studio today. So I found some dowel rods at the dollar store. I saw an artist a while ago on YouTube do a pour over of, I think it was a dowel rod or a paintbrush, and divided the canvas and did a nice pour out. So we're going to try that today and see how that works for us. All right, stay tuned. Alrighty, so I think I'm ready. I've got my tape on my back. I've got push pins. I do like this medium-sized push pins so much better than the giant ones that I really have to pound in, or the tiny ones that kind of fall out. So I like to use those, and they're easy to maneuver, easy to figure out if your canvas is level right away and manipulate them. So I like to use those. And today, as I said in my intro, I'm going to do a pour over a dowel rod. I'm going to layer a cup. I think this is a 7-ounce cup, so it might be a little bit more paint than I need for this canvas, so I won't layer it fully. But I'm going to do, it's almost July here, so I'm going to do a red, white, and blue theme. But I do have a little bit of this brown, and all these are metallics, so I might mix a little bit of that in for contrast. I hope I don't get too much mud, but I do want something that's not just red, white, and blue. So we'll just layer our cup and get started. How about that? All right, so I am going to layer this in this 7-ounce cup. I'm not going to fill it up all the way. I'm not worried about drip over. I do always reclaim my paints. I either pour on a silicone mat, or I pour, oh, this is a Visqueen or plastic sheeting, and then I just scrape up the extra paint. I had a painting that I did recently that was beautiful, but I got 7 ounces of paint that was just pour over because I thought I needed that much extra, and that is what I needed for my tilting on that painting. So it worked well with the painting, but I would have wasted all that paint if I was pouring into, say, a tub or something like that. All right, so let's get back to it. So we're going to go ahead. These are all metallics, and trying to do a red, white, and blue. Now I have done a little bit of a shake of these, so they're going to have a tiny bit of, maybe a tiny bit of air in them. Isn't that beautiful? Trying to have a little bit of contrast, so I'm using this brownish copper, but not a lot of it. I don't want it to just take over. So I hope you're able to see this. This is a different camera angle for me, so I like feedback on if the camera angle is working or not. These little pictures I got from the dollar store, they have all the measurements marked out. It's so fabulous. So just that little bit of brown in the middle, not on all the layers. That should be plenty of paint. Now the sad thing is the red will be at the outside edge, which means some of that's going to get dumped off, and it is a beautiful garnet color. I like to buy the Saks brand paints. They are a student grade paint, so not everything mixes with them. Like Liquitex has a hard time mixing with student grade craft paints, but my Floetrol mix works perfectly. All right, so you ready for the pour out? I'm going to leave you up top because the flow out is what's nice for this. All right, here we go. Straight pour, straight in the middle. catch that last drip. And then I want to make sure that the drip is what I want once I pull this dowel rod off. Now it looks like it kind of poured a little unevenly, but that's okay. Should I tilt and then pull the dowel rod off, or should I pull the dowel rod off and tilt? I don't know. Let me move it a little bit this way and that way first. Then we'll pull it. Now I watched another artist do this. So if you look in the artist that I subscribe to, you may find a similar video. I never remember who I found these wonderful ideas from, sadly. But there are so many wonderful artists out there. Looks like we're getting a lot of mixing. Paints might have been a little thin. Oh, how fun. Okay. Pulling it up. All right, ready for stretching? Now when I reclaim this paint off of my canvas or off of my table, it is going to be purple, just because of the mixtures of paints. Let's go slowly. Look at that pattern emerging. That's interesting. Let's go up to this corner. And let's go ahead and bring it over the edge. Sometimes I like to leave a negative space, but no, I don't think with this pattern that will work very well. Wow. That's actually turning out kind of nice. I wish I hadn't put my finger in that spot right there. Let's try to reclaim that a little bit. What do you think about that? That's kind of neat, the way that one turned out. Alright, so let me bring you down close. And thank you for watching this short video about pouring over a center dowel rod. This one turned out very cute, very cool. There are places where the red kind of looks like orange, but I think it all turned out wonderful. I'm hoping that some of the metallic comes up through as it dries too. So we'll get you a picture of it when it's dry, and watch for it. This one will probably be on my Etsy shop.